All right, so we're gonna go over the Harbor Freight leveling scissor jacks by Hull Master. These are the jacks that you can buy at Harbor Freight for $36.99. They're 5,000 pound capacity, and they're bolt or weld, which was kind of one of the reasons we wanted them. Well, one of the reasons at least. So right now we're doing a pop-up restore. We're fixing this up, and it has the old style jacks that you got to pop down, you got to crawl underneath, and then you got to put the bar in and push up, and they're just a pain in the butt. So we wanted something a little more sturdy and also a little easier to operate. So one of the things we got were the scissor jacks. We bought 2 of them for the back, and then we got 2 on the way for the front. So for this little pop-up that weighs about 1,100 pounds, this is definitely overkill. But like I said, there's a lot of conveniences to it. All we did was buy some little bolts, and then we self-tapping metal screws, and then we drilled them up in the frame. And then the nut on the end is actually a 19 millimeter. So when you get somewhere or you're leaving, you can literally pop your little impact on and then pull them up. Like I said, these are overkill for this little pop-up, but one of the cool things about it is they're so much overkill that I put new tires on here, new wheels and tires, and all I had to do was shoot this jack up and it lifted the tire off the ground, and I just changed it real fast. Something heavier than this, I probably wouldn't do it that way. Probably wouldn't be very safe. But like I said, this is only like a little 1,000 pound pop-up, and then put some blocks underneath it just in case it does fail, but it barely even budged. As I said, there's a couple cool things. The bolt on the end, so you can just use your little impact, little dewalt to raise and lower them. And then, as I said, on the frame, we just put self-tapping screws in it. We did 3 of them, and that's pretty much what they do in the RV industry anyway. On a 37-foot camper, these jacks look bigger than the ones that the factory installed on it, which is kind of pathetic, but same thing. And they put 3 little self-tapping screws in them. So like I said, so far these jacks are pretty good. They've only been on about 2 days now. The height for them, the max they can go is 23.5 inches, which is, you know, like I said, for this little pop-up, it's overkill. One thing you do lose a little bit of is ground clearance with these, because the old jacks actually tuck underneath the frame. But these, when they're on, you only have about 8 to 10 inches of clearance when you're driving. So one of the things we did to help with that was actually put bigger wheels and tires. So originally these came with 10-inch wheels, and the one right now is 12-inch wheels and tires. So that gave us about 2.5 inches of clearance. It helped out a little bit. But yeah, for the money, $36. I mean, this is a great improvement for an old little camper. This is 1992, and I'm not even sure if even the new ones come with scissor jacks or not, but for the money, you can't beat it. So far, so good, and Harbor Freight has a great warranty, so if these break or fail in some way, just take them back and put a new one on.